we did the right thing, but it didn't turn out that way. It's been heavy and we're starting to break, but I hope you'll be okay. There's little difference in.
Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's me, Frostbite, your favorite celebrity here in the Philippines. It's January 13th, 2025. Yan. And it's Monday today, so I can see you there, guys. You are so attentive and you are really, what do you call this? You are really, paano ba yung term? Indulging on my video. So you've noticed that I wasn't able to say the correct date from yesterday, diba? So, I'm so, of course, I was nakainom din. Tama ba? But I'm not, drunken. So, yeah, I'm just having a lot of piled up thoughts and plans lately. So, yun. Sinabi ko naman sa inyo that I don't, edit my videos. But thank you for reminding me, or thank you for correcting me. Tama ba? Dapat ganun, guys. Kino-correct nyo ako if there is something wrong. Because, I'm just human. I'm just a human. Totoo ba? Not so sure. We're not so sure, right? So, I've been resolving many troubles lately. So, wala na akong ginawa, guys. Like, for the past 12 years of my life. Sige. I've been resolving a lot of fucking shit that is not supposed to be my problem, but unfortunately, it lands on my fucking plate. So, my plate now is so full that I wanted to throw it and crush it, including all the things that inside my plate. It's so annoying, guys. Like, I have to do some mental breakdowns a while ago because there's just fucking too much. So, I usually run errands. Even before naman, I'm running errands. Pero at least, I'm not in... I have the resources, and there are a lot of people that are easily, that are there to help without asking for help. They're just normally there. So right now, I have to fucking fully rely on my ability and myself nowadays. So be it. So, wala tayong magagawa dun. You just have to do that. So, ayoko. I've been trying to help a lot of people. But, again, there are a lot of ungrateful people. Kahit, tinutulungan mo na, they always have a say. So, minsan, diba, you know that I'm a professional here. So, they are trying to, laging nakikialam sa career path ko. Like, what the fuck is... Sorry naging rant na to. It's so fucking annoying kasi, guys. I just have to let it out kasi sobrang... Kaya nga, if there is someone that is... When they starting to ask me about my career, it automatically annoys me. Pero hindi nila alam. But it's so annoying. Like, when they ask about it, and they wanted to... And later on, sasabihin pa nila sa akin na, kung ako sa'yo, like, okay, kung ikaw sa akin, edi ikaw tumapos ng kurso ko, di ba? Kasi gusto mong kung dito sa position ko, it's not easy, guys. It may fucking look so easy, but it's not easy. Ang daming responsibility dito. Hindi naman talaga sa akin eh. Kung ako lang, guys, kung iisipin ko lang yung fucking sarili ko, hindi ako natotrouble ng gato. I'm just supposed to read for you every day. 'Di ba? And to fucking think about my what's the next food, 'di ba? What's the next good food to eat. So dapat ganun lang iniisip ko. Usually ganun lang talaga iniisip ko before. So I'm just saying that this location that I'm in right now, wala na. Inubos na nito yung kasagaran ng pasensya ko, guys. Wala na. Kumbaga sa burnout na ako. Ano pang mas ba-burnout doon? Titigil ba ako? Putang ina, syempre hindi. Sorry about that. It's just, I wanna burst, my madness. Sorry guys about that. So let's go back to our session. Okay, so in the right time, matatapos din tong mga fucking issue ko. So, hirap din yung sobrang consider yung when you are so considerate and you're naturally helpful, and they always take it for granted until I'm gone. Diba? Congrats. So, we are reading page 115 and 116 of the book Mastery. So, inhale, exhale muna guys kasi sobrang nakakainit ng ulo guys lately yung mga pangyayari. So, just kanina lang, few hours lang. Hindi ko alam kung anong role ko. Hindi ko alam guys kung anong role ko. I mean, I'm playing a lot of roles. Tapos, I'm feeling so restless kasi there are a lot of things to do and a lot of errands to do that you have to finish. So, aside pa dyan, I have personal shit to process and yan. So help me God. Ayoko na guys, like ayoko nang isipin yung mga gusto ko na minsan gusto ko nang itulog na lang siya. Alam mo yun? Kasi hindi siya good sa mental health. Feeling ko maaning na tayo dito sa location na to. My God. So, but I know in time it will matatapos din to. Kahibangan natin. So, yan. Sorry, ayan, going back. Ano tayo natapos? So, he was fierce, determined, and hungry for enlightenment. The problem with all students, he said, is that they inevitably stop somewhere. They hear an idea and they hold on to it until it becomes dead. They want to flatter themselves that they know the truth, but true Zen never stops, never congeals into such truths. So, I think ganito yung mga spiritual seekers din. And then they don't strive to find the truth kasi our world, as I'm saying, our world is ever changing. So, yun. So, later pala may nahanap akong, it's a quote. It's a quote dedicated for someone else. And I'm gonna read it for you guys later. So that is why everyone must constantly be pushed to the abyss, starting over and feeling their utter worthlessness as a student. Okay? So, feeling ko kapag naging true student ka na, you'll realize na ang dami-dami talagang hindi mo naman kayang maaral dito sa world. So, dun magsa-start yung curiosity mo to learn more every day, to learn more, to seek more, to do more, to exert more and more. So, yun lang yung way to gain knowledge, enlightenment, kung ano pa guys na gusto nyong ma-realize. Okay? So, without suffering and doubts, the mind will not come to rest. So, the mind will come to rest on cliches and stay there until the spirit dies as well. Not even enlightenment is enough. You must continually start over and challenge yourself. Shoju had faith that Hakuin would continue in this process because he was tenacious. Zen was dying throughout Japan. He wanted Hakuin to stay with him and serve as his successor. He believed the young man would someday be responsible for reviving the religion. In the end, however, Hakuin could not tame his restlessness. After 8 months, he left Shoju, certain he would return as soon as he could. But the years went by and once again, he fell into new doubts and anxieties. So yung doubts and anxieties guys, like it comes and go. Kaya nga, you have to really track on your emotions. Ako guys, feeling ko, there are hidden entities that are helping me regulate my emotion. Kasi, kung ako lang, I can't do it eh. I'm feeling everything in a different level. So, ganun na lang yung term. So, hindi ko siya kaya kung ako lang. I think there are just, someone who's helping me. Going back. So, he wandered from temple to temple, experiencing continual highs and lows. At the age of 41, he finally had his ultimate and deepest moment of enlightenment, bringing with a mindset that would not leave him for the rest of his life. At this point, all of the ideas and teachings of Shoju came back to him as he had heard them yesterday, and realized that Shoju was the only true master he had ever known. He wanted to return to thank him, but the master had died some 5 years earlier. His way to repay him was to become a teacher himself, keeping alive his master's teaching. In the end, it was indeed Hakuin who rescued Zen practice from the decay it had fallen into, just as Shoju had predicted. So, parang ano siya, no? It's like a curse na mamana. No. Yun nga yung important nung some practice or knowledge. If it's so relevant, you can't stop it. It will be, paano ba? Kapag sobrang tatag nung, or malakas yung foundation, usually mapapasa talaga siya. Especially if you have, naturo mo sa isang student yung knowledge that is, perfect for them or fit to them. And then, doon na magsa-start yung leverage ng, kagaya nito, yung Zen practice. Okay? So, are we understanding each other? I'm pretty sure matatalino yung viewers ko kasi sobrang rare na mahanap niyo tong channel ko. You know? So, I'm just saying. So, to reach mastery requires some toughness and a constant connection to reality. As an apprentice, it can be hard for us to challenge ourselves on our own in the proper way and to get a clear sense of our own weakness. So, in understanding oneself, guys, you'll have to learn your strength and weaknesses. So, hindi yun madali. Sometimes strengthen pa yun para you'll have to figure out yourself where you can top and what's your weakness, and to use it to navigate to become your paano ba? Para hindi ko maano yung term, guys. Para yun yung maging ano mo. Hindi siya totally maging weakness. Parang manavigate mo siya to navigate it to become your ano ba? Parang hidden gift. Something ganon, guys. Hindi ko mapiga sa aking bibig at utak. Tsaka lately pala, guys, kwentuhan ko kayo. I'm so bored. Hindi naman bored. I'm so mad. 'Di ba? I told you I am so mad lately. So, with many things in this fucking life. So, naglalaro ako ng sugal online. And, yun. I'm enjoying, but, but I'm so mad. So, siguro natalo din ako at a certain amount. Huwag na natin banggitin kung magkano. Basta yun, guys. So, the times that we live in make this even harder. Developing discipline through challenging situations and perhaps suffering along the way are no longer values that are promoted in our culture. People are increasingly reluctant to tell each other the truth about themselves, their weaknesses, their inadequacies, flaws in their work, even the help self even the self-help book books designed to set us straight tend to be soft and flattering, telling us what we want to hear, that we are basically good and can get what we want by following a few simple steps. It seems abusive or damaging to people's self esteem to offer them stern, realistic criticism, to set them tasks that will make them aware of how far they have to go. Ako, guys, I'm so good at giving feedback, realistic criticism. Kapag medyo komportable na sa akin yung tao, or if they already know me somehow, because I'm so blunt, I'm a Sagittarius. Sometimes, kaya nga, you don't wanna be near me when I'm mad kasi I always hit the target. Even though hindi ko naman siya sinasadya. Sometimes, I can't stop it. Especially when astrologically speaking, the planets are in heat. I mean, they're not in, basta, they are in a position where, diba, sometimes you are so good at delivering words, diba? Kaya nga, iniiwasan ko. That's why I try to remain patient all the time. Huwag lang akong gagalitin, guys. Kasi, I rarely get mad. Ayokong nagagalit. Nawawala ako sa focus and all. I also don't like myself when I'm mad. Kasi, when you know, you know. So, in fact, this indulgence and fear of hurting people's feelings is far more abusive in the long run. It makes it hard for people to gauge where they are or to develop self-discipline. It makes them unsuited for the rigors of the journey to mastery. It weakens people's will. Okay? So, personally ako, sorry, ang daming segue eh. Bakit? Channel ko to, ha? So, I'm just saying na, personally ako, I want those people who, yung walang filter. Yung when they're mad, they say it as it is. Kasi I'm not like that eh. I wanted to be like that, but I'm not like that. Kasi I'm somehow, somewhere before, I'm a people pleaser. And ayoko talaga yung nakakasakit ng emotion. Kasi nga, masakit nga magsalita. My mouth, my tongue cuts deep. Sometimes mali yung delivery ko. Because it's so true. Hindi mo ma-filter. Anyways, going back. So masters are those who by nature have suffered to get to where they are. They have experienced endless criticisms of their work, doubts about their progress, setbacks along the way. They know deep in their bones what is required to get to the creative phase and beyond. So, as mentors, wait lang. They alone can gauge the extent of our progress, the weaknesses in our character, the ordeals we must go through to advance. So in this day and age, you must get the sharpest dose of reality that is impossible from your mentor. You must go in search of it and welcome it. If possible, choose a mentor who is known for supplying this form of tough love. If they shy away from giving it, force them to hold up the mirror that will reflect you as you are. Get them to give you the proper challenges that will reveal your strengths and weaknesses and allow you to gain as much feedback as possible, no matter how hard it might be. It might be to take. Okay? Accustom yourself to criticism. Confidence is important, but if it is not based on a realistic appraisal of who you are, it is mere grandiosity and smugness. Through the realistic feedback of your mentor, you will eventually develop a confidence that is much more substantial and worth processing. We are on number 3, transfigure, guys. Transfigure their ideas. Yeah, I'm trying to be sane, guys, when I'm talking to you. Let me hindi siya madali. 'Di ba? So in 1943, the eminent pianist and teacher Alberto Guerrero accepted a new pupil, a precocious 11-year-old named Glenn Gould. So who would who was unlike any other student he had ever encountered. Glenn had been playing since he was 4 years old, having been taught by his mother, who was an accomplished piano player in her own right. After a few years under her ano ba? Tutelage. Check niyo yung pronunciation, guys, kasi bala na kayo dyan. Naantok na nga ako. Glenn had surpassed his mother in skill on many levels. He began to argue and correct her. He wanted more challenging work. Guerrero was well known in Toronto, Canada, where the Goulds lived. He was reputed to be very patient, yet also demanding traits that could serve him well as a teacher for the young Gould, which is why the parents chose him. From the very first session, Guerrero could sense an unusual seriousness and intensity in someone so young. Gould listened with complete attention and could absorb Guerrero's style of playing in a way he had never seen in a pupil. He was a consummate mimic. Diba? Ganda ng word, no? Consummate mimic. So soon, however, Guerrero began to notice some strange traits in his pupil. On one occasion, he decided to expand Gould's repertoire, introducing him to the music of Arnold Schoenberg. Ano ba itong mga pangalan na to? Hindi ko kasi sure, guys, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So, the great composer of atonal music, whose work Guerrero liked to champion, expecting his pupil to be excited by the newness of the sound, he was surprised instead to see an expression of complete disgust. Okay, tama na muna yun, guys. Tama na yan, inuman na. So, ayan. Tagal ko na atang syempre, namimiss natin yung mga, inom-inom. Pero lately, Dami kong iniisip, guys. Daming kailangan gawin. Ang dami kong kailangan na pahinga. Parang gusto ko na lang matulog tapos gumising ng 2022. May mga ayusin lang akong desisyon. So if I could go back to the year 2022, sana balikan ko siya. But maybe I have committed some errors para ma-reverse ko, or a little bit of changes to my current state is. But what to do? 2025 na. So ayan, thank you guys for always correcting me. Kapag mali ako, i-correct nyo lang ako. Open naman ako sa mga batawag doon mga criticism nyo. So okay lang naman akong kino-correct, basta kung tama naman, 'di ba? Tama naman kayo, bakit hindi? So ayan, pahinga na tayo. Late na naman tayo matulog. Araw-araw na lang tayong puyat. 'Di ba? So ayan, thank you for always watching my videos, and doon sa mga tumatapos ng video ko. So syempre, I appreciate it. And all my system. Yan. Tama ba? Ano ba yung pinagsasabi ko? Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. Syempre, bukas naman tayo magchikahan. Kung may machika naman ako sa inyo. Chichikahin ko na kayo lagi, guys. Kasi syempre, I hate humans, I hate humans. But I love humanity. So, kayo guys, since marami kayong viewers ko, consider ko kayo syempre as humanity. Yan na. Ano na pinagsasabi ko? Tulog na din kayo, Or, yeah. See you.
Words that we say, 'cause we all want the same thing. The sun still rises.